So what we do as cybersecurity consultants is we hack for a living.
You hack for a living?
Please don't get so
Are
excited.
you permitted to hack for a living?
Welcome back once again to the Source Podcast. My name is Kagyezi Turyamuhweza, rapper, communicator, and I'm a host of the Source Podcast with my colleague.
Yes, Brian Muhumuza, and I'm super excited. We have someone wonderful, and I'm excited to learn a lot. Yes.
So today we are on our third episode of the Source Podcast, and I'm happy to inform you that we have a guest on our podcast today.
Yeah.
Our guest is the Chief Commercial Officer at Milima Security, Uganda's leading cybersecurity firm.
Yeah.
He holds a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science from Makerere University. He has been at the forefront of Uganda's digital security landscape since 2019. He is a member of European CyberNet Expert Pool,
Wow.
the European Union's network of cybersecurity experts deployed globally for capacity building and policy advisory commissions. And I'm told that there are only 2 members of that pool in Uganda, him and another colleague.
Wow. Wow.
He has done work and co-authored the Africa Cybersecurity Report for Uganda and trained government communicators through NITAU, which is National IT Authority Uganda,
Yes.
and the Personal Data Protection Office.
Wow.
So I'm proud to introduce you to Mr. Okot Jerome.
My guy, you let people come at me thinking I have some money in the basement.
If you're doing good work, then you have a right to have some money.
Especially when you say European Union with a lot of emphasis.
Yes,
I was almost
to have a person with such credentials.
My G, yeah.
I was almost asking
I
for
get
some
it.
connections.
I mean, the connections are all over the place. I mean, all you have to do is study some cybersecurity. So
Okay.
So let's talk about cybersecurity.
This is a very, very, very interesting point of discussion with what is going on around Kampala, especially in the digital space.
Yeah.
A lot of young people and have been victims of cyber attacks. And having discussions on such matters is very, very paramount and very important.
Yeah.
Because it puts people to have a bit of knowledge and how to go about it. So having Jerome in the room today, it is such a beautiful opportunity for us to learn, to be exposed to things that we thought that were not important, but they're very important in the digital space. Not just using a phone without knowing the consequences that evolve around it. So, Mr. Jerome Okot.
yes, sir.
Nice to have you here.
It's a pleasure. I'm actually honored to be here, and it's super amazing stuff you guys are doing here.
Yes.
FYI, I've known this guy for more than 10 years. Dennis.
Wow. Yeah, okay.
he hides his other name, but yeah, I mean, he's patriotic, and I think that's why he's not bound by colonial
I
powers.
let go of the Dennis name officially.
See, it's been
I'm a
forever, but yeah,
Pan-Africanist.
it's good to be here and to see the Source, the podcast. You guys are doing great stuff. I'm told it's one of the first few episodes that this is.
Yes.
And
You're our first guest, by the way. The first few episodes we did not have a guest. So you are our...
Wait, so you hosted each other?
We were introducing each other to the community out there for them
Awesome.
to get to know the faces that they will be seeing for many years to come.
Yeah, it's a pleasure being here, and I think it's important that I'm here at this point in time because moving forward,
Yeah.
everybody else who's going to listen to you guys will have a bit of digital security in their minds, yeah?
Yeah.
Even as you roll out this podcast and
Yeah.
even all your plannings and whatever you're going to think of doing,
Yeah.
I'm sure you're going to make very, very serious considerations of digital security or cyber security. So
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here, and I'm equally excited and looking forward to those questions that you have prepared for me.
Okay, first, for me, I want to ask, just tell us about cybersecurity.
Great, and that's a very important thing. One time we're invited to train a group of judges.
Yeah.
Actually, my colleague, I was just in the audience, my colleague led the training, the colleague that you
That I
alluded to, yeah?
Yes.
He's the CEO of Milima Security, Emmanuel Chagara.
Okay.
So he's delivering this training to a group of judges, and he goes all the way explaining everything, how to tell, digital crime and all of that stuff. And one old judge pauses him for a bit and asks him, "My friend, cyber security, what is this?"
What is this? Yes.
Yeah, and it's good to start from there. Yeah? It's very important
Yes.
to understand from the first principle. So cyber security is simple. If I were to throw away everything else and forget everything else,
Yeah.
remember one thing: cybersecurity is everything that you're doing to protect your digital assets against malicious actors.
Yes.
Anytime you're doing anything, even if proactive or passively, to protect digital assets against cyber attackers, you're doing what we call cybersecurity.
Yeah.
More technically, it's a synergy of the people, processes, and technologies working together
Yeah.
to secure our digital assets against cyber attacks. That's how I define cybersecurity.
Okay.
Yeah.
The cyber attacks. What are cyber attacks?
I love the fact when he talked about the malicious actors.
Yeah.
What do you mean by malicious actors?
So a malicious actor is simply somebody who is ill motivated, somebody with bad intentions. So that's malice. Someone's trying to do something bad to you.
Yes.
So we call that a malicious person. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we call them malicious actors because they are either used to directly or indirectly deliver attacks.
Yeah.
So for instance, someone wants to hit a telecom. You guys call it hacking. Someone wants to hack a telecom company. So the person who orchestrates or executes that attack is what we call, or who we call, a malicious actor. This could be a person, could be a device, could be whatever it is that is used to deliver an attack or to execute an attack is what we call a malicious actor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the ones who attack those telecom companies.
To steal data, airtime.
So
and
last
stuff
year I
like that.
heard that Bank of Uganda was hacked and some money was stolen.
How true is that?
Well, there was a report that was released by the central bank,
Yeah.
actually by the Auditor General's office. It was published actually. But when you observe, it's not actually a cyber attack. It's tending more towards fraud. And I know recently you guys have had, I won't name names or stuff, but you've had some billions of dollars, millions or billions of dollars, found languishes somewhere in the UK or in Japan. So it tended more towards fraud, but it was easy to pin it down on cyber security or cyber fraud.
Okay.
So it was a fraudulent thing, but I don't think the events that led to the loss of that money were actually somebody hacking a system. That's what we observe.
Okay.
But I can't say more to it. If you want to get the detail, please, the Auditor General released the report.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
what are the common cases of cyber attacks that you have encountered in your?
So, first of all, as Milima Security, that's where I work. Milima Security is a cyber security consulting firm. So people shouldn't come at me thinking we vend guns or have security guards that move around. So Milima Security is a cyber security consulting firm. So what we do as cybersecurity consultants is we hack for a living.
You hack for a living.
Please don't get so
Are
excited.
you permitted to hack for a living?
All right, this brings me down to who is a hacker.
Yeah.
A hacker is somebody who, let me use this word, who bypasses preset controls in computer systems to make the computer behave in ways that it should not. Okay?
Yes.
For instance, you have your smartphone, and then I'm able to bypass your screen lock and access your chats.
Okay.
See? So that's what a hacker does. So there are different kinds of hackers, but there's three common types. There is a black hat hacker, the white hat hacker, and the gray hats. So the black hats are the malicious guys, the bad guys. Yeah?
Yes.
The white hats are the Jeromes at Milima. The difference is the black hat hackers are those who hack, like I said, maliciously, but with bad intentions. They want to steal money, they want to soil your reputation, they want to steal your data, they want to, do things like cyber terrorism and stuff like that. The white hat hackers are people like Milima Security who come to the source and have a contract signed with you, an NDA, you pay us, and we do the work. With the black hat hackers, there's no negotiation. Whatever goes, everything goes, yeah? So that's what we do at Milima. So we are white hat hackers. We do our hacking legitimately. And yes, their bodies are regulators, so you don't have to worry about
Like what
how we
bodies?
do what we do.
Like what
yes.
bodies?
But someone would think hacking already is the wrong thing to do.
And exactly, that's what I'm talking about. So hacking is very wrong if done maliciously, in the wrong ways. But if done in the straight way, it's funny because rolling back to 2019, when I started out this journey with Milima Security, at the time, hacking was You and I went to school, so you remember when we thought about a hacker, there was this guy with a hoodie in a basement,
Yeah. with a
doing
mask.
bad stuff, wearing large sums of money and stuff.
Yeah.
And then at the time, if you said, and I used to do it for fun, I'd say, hi guys, my name is Jerome and I'm a hacker. Everybody's like,
Everyone would look at
Hacker.
you like you're a criminal.
exactly. So since then, we've tried to popularize cybersecurity as a career, hacking as a career. So those are the guys you hear introducing themselves as security analysts, digital forensics investigators, maybe cybersecurity consultants like us. So hacking is good because you can actually earn a living if you do it right. So there is courses that train you to become a cybersecurity expert. And then you're an ethical hacker, literally, and then you can solve very, very many problems.
Do you offer such courses at?
Absolutely, absolutely. So at Milima Security, like I said, we're a consulting firm. However, because back in the day, we also noticed the need out of a significant gap in the workspace. There was very few cybersecurity experts. We launched a cyber academy. I want to call it Uganda's first and specialized cybersecurity training academy. So when you come to Milima Cyber Academy, you're only going to find cybersecurity related courses. If you want to build a career in cybersecurity from the ground up, if you want to train your group, your company, how to tell maybe phishing emails, how to not get scammed online and stuff like that, we have to do those corporate trainings. Yes, so it's true, we have some trainings that can help you build a career, and anybody of you is welcome, whether it's her or yourself. Or
So you talked about
Kagyezi,
you talked about the school time when you used to joke around it. So what made you want to take it as a profession? Because just imagining a young person who's inspired by what you're doing, and they would want to pursue that.
Well, that's an interesting question, and it's not one that comes up very often, because in the hustle and bustle of the work that we do, it's not easy to recollect your story. But from back in school when we did computer science school, many guys who did IT, jobs were scarce. There were very few opportunities for becoming whatever roles those would get you. But then again, the work that we did, in my own opinion, it got boring with time. Whether it is development of software, websites and stuff, it was less exciting with time. And as I grew, I was like, no, I think I need something more dynamic. And then fast forward, I look into the portfolio of what can one do, even having done computer science, and I thought information security or cyber security. At the time, it wasn't a very popular career track in Uganda or in Kampala. Then I meet this guy, and he's doing a cybersecurity, business, and I'm intrigued. He was actually, somebody introduced me to him, and when I listened, I was like, I think this is exciting. So I dusted my notes from campus. At campus you do like one module. Is it module or what do they call it? Course unit? Yeah. And then I went and started self-teaching. I went to EDX, Coursera. You go to these MIT things, I did a lot of those courses, and in about 6 months I was good. Because what worked for me is I was studying while on the job. So I picked up a few certificates here and there, certifications, and here I am 7 years later, having done a lot of work to impact the community. So it was more of a self-drive, but also looking at the opportunity. But the main driving factor or driving force was that cybersecurity is not an environment where you get bored, because attacks are always evolving. There's what we call the ever-evolving cyber threat landscape. The kind of way you were hacked in 2017 is much more different from how you are being attacked right now. 2017, we had very little AI related cyber attacks, and now we have machines that can automate an attack from...
Really? What?
I mean, all I have to do is run a model and tell it, go create, let me use simpler words, create a virus that can attack Kagyezi's phone at this time and deliver it using this medium, and create a backdoor, for instance, and extract this information and send back to me. All of this can be done by what we call agents. There's what we call agentic AI. So yeah, it's weird now.
For me,
Yeah.
my worry is that you are equipping people with knowledge that they can use to do harm. So you were talking about the white hat hackers and black hat hackers. When you're taking on students to enroll for your programs at Milima, how do you know that this one is well intended or this one is a criminal? Because I might be interested in stealing money, yeah, doing malicious things, and I come and I pay tuition at Milima Security so that I can get the best knowledge to do wrong. How do you decipher between those who are well intended and those who are there for mayhem?
It's important to know.
I hate to revert with a question, but do you trust your armed security guard at home?
Well, they are responding like Jesus Christ.
You see, he has a gun,
question.
and the gun has bullets.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, look at guys who move with escorts.
Yeah.
Do you think they trust them 100%?
Not really.
Whatever he's trying to use to fight the enemy can be used against you as well. Anyway, that's a fun fact, but it's a reality. So we know that the same skill sets used by Milima are the same skill sets used by Russians right now who are trying to deploy attacks. By the way, if you have access points, wireless hotspots and stuff, the firewalls that you're using currently, there's a current wave of attacks being launched by Russians. Yeah. So if you want to read about it, you see, the thing about cyber attacks is it's a global pandemic. You can never, it's not locked to a geographical location. Yeah. So what's happening in the USA could happen in China, it could happen in Gulu. Yeah. All you need is the technology and the internet. So the skill set is the same. What is different? I said it at the beginning, the motive, the intention. So when we recruit guys to train, we give them all these cautions at the beginning. We teach them some very good ethical practices to keep in mind, but we also give a disclaimer. We tell them, if you are caught in a cyber crime, we will lead your prosecution. In other words, we will be there to stand expert witness to pin you down. Exactly. That's one. But also the repercussions are very devastating. Imagine you're caught, and you'll be caught because we have the different safeguards in place.
You have the systems that
the systems are there.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just like being any citizen in society. Yeah. You might have as much fun, but when the government is interested in you, will it take a while for them to pick you up? No. So it's the same thing. It's the same thing in the security circle. So you can go about your stuff, but once you orchestrate a crime, a large one at that, we have very many things that can pin you down, including us, because we will have told you, so we know. We will be sent out to do the investigations. We follow our experts very closely. Although I have a full database from 2019 of all our experts. And we tell them, hey, if you're grabbed, you're going to, all your credentials will be revoked. There is a guy right now who is jobless. He rose to the highest ranks in the banking systems to the level of CISO. But this guy, wherever he went, the banks kept suffering certain attacks. And our community is very small.
Yes.
So we just blacklist you. Then you will sit home and you will not have a job.
I get.
You see?
Yeah.
And then your reputation is dipped completely. So those are some of the things that we put in place. So not to worry you. Yeah, our guys know.
So talking of Wi-Fi, because you have discussed about Wi-Fi, we recently got a communication from the UCC, and they're saying that there are some people who are operating unlicensed Wi-Fi. So what are the dangers of operating or having access to? Because most people don't know that utilizing Wi-Fi is danger. It's danger to their data security. Yeah. So what are the dangers of finding free Wi-Fi and jumping onto it?
So first and foremost, do not use free Wi-Fi for anything sensitive. That'd be so dumb.
Because we have guys who everywhere they are like Wi-Fi. Even if they go to KFC, just connect me.
So Wi-Fi password.
That's better than somebody who just plugs in without asking for a password.
Okay.
The person who asks for a password is much better. Okay. Reminds me of back in school. We had these hotspots, these corners would go to and send messages to your girlfriend, to your guys and stuff like that. But right now, I really, really highly discourage using public Wi-Fi, especially for sensitive communications. What is sensitive? You're sending very, very critical private information. Yeah. You're sending intimate photos to your girlfriend, or you're doing a transaction, and then kaboom, you're at what do you call it? You're at City Square, There is my UG,
My Uganda
and it's open.
Wi-Fi.
Wow.
Or you're at a certain internet cafe. It's named by the name of that cafe.
And it's open, and you just.
Now let's go.
So what is the risk?
Let's go a
What
bit
will
technical.
happen?
There's what we call a man in the middle attack.
Yeah.
We have Kagyezi, we have Muhumuza. Yeah? You guys are communicating. Then I am, let's say you're seated where? At Java House.
Yeah.
Okay? Java House has a Wi-Fi hotspot, right? Which you've already been connected to. Have you ever seen a Wi-Fi fluctuate, like it goes off and then on?
Yes.
You're like, oh, Wi-Fi has gone over, then it goes back up. So one of the likelihoods is that there is a man in the middle. What happens is I come with a rogue hotspot. A rogue is a dangerous hotspot, right? The hotspot is called the source. Yeah? Yours is called the source. I also come with a hotspot called the source. But the source does not have a what? A password. It doesn't have security controls. So I find my way of temporarily turning off that legit the source.
The legit one.
And then this one is on. So your device flickers like it's off, but it picks internet instantly.
Yeah.
What it has picked up is the SSID, the name of the hotspot.
Yeah.
And then it automatically does what? Connects. Most of you allow the hotspot to connect automatically, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, the bad guy is in charge. Whatever you're transmitting
They can get
is
all
in
that.
plain text and is not encrypted.
Yeah.
So I can see everything. If it is figures, if it is videos, if it is photos, I can download a copy and you guys continue.
Does this?
So that's what we call a man in the middle.
Man in the middle.
So this explains this pandemic of nudes and.
It's possible. Well, that's possible, but also people are very careless with their data on their phones. Yeah. People download things, they click things, they just hand their phones to people, so you just never know.
Especially, I was having a conversation with my dad. Like, these links here that they just send you on WhatsApp. All people like clicking links.
Very quickly.
Clicking links.
Yeah.
That over win a trip to over where you just click.
You have won 5
breaking
iPhones.
news,
Yeah, but you have won an iPhone 17. Swipe and then
You just answer this survey.
Quick survey.
And then we send you your iPhone 17.
tell us about those things because I've been seeing them around.
That is what we call phishing. So phishing with a P.
Not a fishing.
Not
Actual phishing.
well, the concept is similar because phishing, there's what they call it's one of the attacks in a bigger body of attacks called social engineering.
Okay.
So social engineering attacks are the kinds of attacks that have an attacker manipulate your emotional conscience. Yeah. Your emotional. There's an emotional appeal.
Yeah.
For instance, I know this will break you. For instance, someone comes to you and they're like, "Hey man, I heard you guys doing some good podcast, yeah?
Yeah.
And there is this grant that I think you'd be very interested in. You need to apply as soon as tomorrow. Here is the link.
And they send you a link.
Would you click or you would not?
I would.
Click.
I would.
And I'm
Kaboom.
finished.
You're done.
So how are we going to survive?
That is social
here?
engineering. So what has happened there is just one kind of attack, which is called phishing, has happened. There are several others. There is tailgating, there is whaling, there is shoulder surfing. There's many of them.
Which ones are the common ones?
Now we're talking about phishing, which
Okay.
is very common. There's phishing, there's vishing, there's smishing. So vishing is voice phishing. Smishing is SMS or text, where someone sends you something, maybe a code or even a link in the text and tells you to click. But then the phishing here specifically is where someone sends you an email with a link, pretending to be someone. Another example is, "Hi Kagyezi, Jerome here. We had a great podcast. If you need some more resources that you could use to create context for your podcast, here's where you can get it from. Will you? Will you not? You will click."
You will.
So, I think the million-dollar question is, how do you tell and how do you prevent?
Yeah.
Yes.
So what you need to do first of all is double check. Be sure who is sending you this.
Yeah.
There is lots of people with information. Even these guys here.
Yeah.
Someone would pick up a call and speak with a girlfriend. Man, tuli busy we nika. the girlfriend is seated at a cafe and someone is eavesdropping the call. And then the person sets up that email and then it comes to you. You will fail. You will not know how it happened.
That's hard to guess.
Social engineering. The person didn't break any muscle, but they sort of figured. So one, you have my number. Call me. I'll be like, yo, I saw this email. Was it from you? I'll be like, no. Secondly, you have to verify. Is the email address correct? Sometimes it's a fake email address. We have tools. Well, fortunately or unfortunately, we teach this in class, how to send a fake email. We have tools that do this, but unfortunately, they can be used.
If there's who don't want to do coursework at university, they get knowledge of this.
Yeah, so
they'll be in trouble.
So that's how phishing occurs. You find that people send out malicious emails with malicious links. And once you click, one, you can download malicious software in your computer. You can download what we call a keylogger. A keylogger is a tool that records your keystrokes and sends that information to the hacker. You can download and install what we call a spyware. Spyware is something that spies on you. It can record your voice, turn on your camera, take screenshots of your device and stuff like that. So I could go all day.
Man.
Now, your students are the ones who are spying on their partners in their private homes and
Talk
their
of that.
relationships.
I've heard of such scenarios. We call WhatsApp cloning. People are able to read WhatsApp messages.
How do they do that?
Even when you put in, there's that.
Or you want us to pay tuition for that knowledge?
Be my guest. Only 1 million.
Because there are people, some of my friends who are females, they're in relationships. They can say that, no, my husband, oh no, my boyfriend is able to access or read my messages. I don't know how. What is that?
So there is enterprise tools that can be installed. You can do this yourselves. Not that you should do it for your partners, but they're already being used for, if you have kids, you want to know that your kid is safely arrived at school, or they're actually at high school, if they told you they're going to high school. Just, even Apple has, tools for tracking, the family tracker, yeah? So people, you're able to install that tool. Now, how you install it is where the catch is. So those people who complain they're being tracked, one day, if you ask them, have you ever given your husband your phone to make a call? They could have done. Unlocked it generously and given them, please make your call. Get walk to maybe the other room and made the call. In the process of making the call, just go to the store, download, make a payment. And some of these tools are so discreet, they will not be seen in the list of apps, but they're installed.
So talking of that, now safeguarding is very important because some of the many people I know are already victims of this. How can they safeguard themselves against this? In case it's already happening, how can you clean up or maybe how to, throw them out of your phone system?
One of the biggest ways, it's there's no one size fits all as a solution for this, but one very important thing is awareness. Let people learn about what these things are and how they can protect themselves. Just invest in basic knowledge about cybersecurity. Things like these podcasts are going to be very helpful. But read up this material. If you are able to, take up some trainings or invite a company to take you guys through some cybersecurity trainings, basic awareness, practical skills that can take you through how to protect. How do you tell it's a fake email? How do you detect a phishing link? If I had a projector, I would show you. All you have to do is before you click a link, take your mouse, that pointer, put it over the link. Don't click, put it over the link. Then look at the bottom left, like you see down here. Bottom left. Once you put your mouse over your link, down here it will tell you where it's going. Now, if it is going to a different, maybe XYZ 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a long line, it's probably a phishing link. And several other tips, but for now, things like antiviruses should be a given. For people using computers, it's a firewall. If for companies, have a security expert. Help you protect your assets, but above all, train but also consult with security experts like myself.
So what if I don't connect to any Wi-Fi? I don't give my phone to anyone. Is it possible for you to hack it?
Remember social engineering?
And I don't click on any link.
They said you are as secure as your neighbor. You might be very secure, but are you sure everybody around you is secure? Are they all doing the same or practice the same cyber hygiene? Don't you go to sleep? When someone pick your phone, to clone a device, all you have to do is pick a gadget, put it next to your device, and copy your phone.
Are you
How can you, in case a device is cloned, how can you reverse it?
Well, that's now a bit more technical.
But how do you tell me that you just put your phone next to mine and you get everything?
I'll share with you
Even when my phone is locked.
yes. We have advanced devices that can be used to clone. Okay, even in digital forensics investigations, we clone devices that we are going to investigate.
What are the
That's a
safe-
legit way.
What are the safest? Now I feel like WhatsApp is not safe. Sure, right? I'm 100% sure that even Instagram is not safe because I have a lot of people who have lost their Instagram accounts and they try to get it back. First of all, how can they get back their accounts? And some who people try to say that they took my account.
Account
I don't-
takeovers.
Yes. How can they get it back? How can they get it back?
One, if a person is on premium subscription for that tool, for that app,
Yeah.
they can easily get support. That's a legit way.
Okay.
Two, find a consultant, a cybersecurity expert to help you through. It might be something basic, yeah. It might be something simple. You probably downloaded something and you're still within a window. One thing that you should be sure about is you only have 24 hours.
Really?
That's the closest you have to reversing any of that immediately. Otherwise, beyond that, the process becomes lengthier.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw this gentleman called Tamale Jr.
Yeah.
His account was taken,
Mm.
and he said that he will get that person, and these people are posting. Is it still possible, even up to after 24 hours, to get
If the
back?
person is active and they're posting, it's possible. That's why I said you need to get somebody
Who is
to
an
help you with
expert.
that work. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, all right.
So
Okay.
the secure apps you're asking,
Yes.
people rate Signal well, so you
Yeah.
can use Signal.
Okay.
They have very good levels of encryption, and they're not bogged down by some countries that people all fear. And then there is Proton Mail, is also very good.
What is
very
Proton?
sensitive.
What I know.
Proton
Signal.
is the way you have Gmail,
You
Yahoo,
can
blah blah blah.
You
So
can
Proton,
send emails on.
yeah, there's Proton Mail, even Proton Storage. Those are some of the
First,
closest.
give me a few examples of cyber crimes that have happened here in Uganda.
Chief, you are going to go that. We need to know how to communicate safely. So he has mentioned Proton Mail, Signal. How about Telegram?
Haven't you seen a lot of movies on Telegram and people getting nudes on Telegram? How is that? It's also a bit weak.
Okay. Proceed to his question.
Yeah, I was saying examples of cyber crimes that have happened in recent times that the people that are watching can refer to.
So
Because you're training people at Milima to handle cyber security, especially here in the country.
there's some popular ones. All right, the Bank of Uganda thing is not exactly a typical one, but like I said, some people are alluding to it. But there's a very famous one in around 2020 that involved Stanbic Bank, the telecoms, where billions of shillings were lost. That has been there. Then there've been a couple of commercial banks. Of course, some I can't mention because of the nature of my work, where we've been investigating. And then we have countless circles that are losing lots of money to cybercrime. So either it's that someone carelessly clicked a link, or someone was called and they relinquished an OTP, that code that gives
For a
access to
payment.
their account payment, or maybe there was a very common one. This was all over the news, was it? With Centenary Bank, where people were installing the fake app or going to the fake site and putting in their credentials. What happened? Someone gets your username and password and logs into your account and takes your money. So there's lots of it going on around. When you look at the police
There
cybercrime
is-
reports,
Yeah.
lots of money has been lost, up to
There is
72.
there is a thing going on right now of I think they are pyramid schemes or something.
Oh yes.
I've heard about Heart
Yes.
8. I've heard about different links where you click the link, you put your mobile money number and create a password, and that they are AI mining machines that you pay 100K after 20 days you'll get this. You pay 1 million after ridiculous amounts, by the way. Someone showed me, and there is a machine you put over 1.2 million, and in 30 days you get over 60 million.
Have you got any success story?
they also post on groups that, oh, because of this, I've built a house. Oh, because of this, I've bought a brand new car.
Actually, someone sent it to me, and then they told me something different from what you're saying. Actually, no, I think that's a different one. I think now they're being more sophisticated. Someone told me that, you know, I'm going to send you a link. Someone has used it, they've got the money, and it pays. But you have to put a lot of money, not little money, for example, from 100K, 50K. And on 100K, if you put 100K, you receive 20K in a day.
Pyramid schemes, of course.
Yeah.
But from the cybersecurity point of view, there's what they call a watering hole attack. So watering hole is where I go and set up a malicious site, give it some fancy idea. It's where you can go make that money, or it's a job application site, or it's a grant site. So watering hole is such that I have 1,000 people trying to key in their credentials.
Yes.
So what's happening in the back end is I'm harvesting these credentials. Then what do? I go to the legit sites and I use those credentials that you've put in and actually access your details.
Okay.
Many people are using their Gmail credentials for the same as social media, for your bank, your same username and password using for your email,
Oh my God.
Facebook, Twitter,
How did you read my
Instagram,
mind?
everything.
That's what I do.
Kaboom. So all I have to do is
Finished.
pick one and then it's a party as a hacker.
Wow.
Yeah, so the quick fix for that is use different credentials for different accounts.
Okay.
Don't use it, or at least change the password for different accounts even if you use the same email. But if you can, use 2 to 3 emails for different things. Your banking email and password should be different from the one you use for your...
You know, let us do some good. I'm sure you know Luganda. A lot of our sisters and brothers in the villages,
Yeah.
they love using free those links. So speak to that kind of person who has been sending those things to their friends. They don't know the effect. They think it's legit. Hey,
Stop it again.
so how do you say that in Luganda for someone to understand it?
Munange ndoza agenda bagamba engage muso akwekuuma nga mukoze nga muli ku internet oba ku wifi nga mukoze ebyuma bikalimagezi. So onobaga osobola kubanyonyolako.
Siri Muganda ono yaba.
Ono ye Muganda?
No, yeah, you see, okay, kikino kyabadde agamba. Wadde nange siri Muganda ne tuli muna Uganda. Bituluma ffenna wamu. So kangezeeko okwogera Oluganda. So agambye nti nno obwo bulinki bwe mulaba mu WhatsApp, bwe mulaba ku Insta, bwe mulaba mu message, oli munaka kusindikidde, obwo buuma baba babukozesa, bulinki era babukozesa kujjako information yo ebikukwatako bagende babikozese. Tugeze ozotek banze okubuuza kati tugenda kuwa sente niso kutikame namba y'essimu. Omalotekamo namba y'essimu katekamo ka pin. Kati omalotekamo ka pin bo babulewo badduke kati go bamala okudduka gojja bivaako byerabire. Kati bagende ebbali bajjyo sente zo ogenda otuuka ku mobile money, ogenda otuuka akasente ko ku bank account tekaliyo. Niwebuuza bakajjeyo batya. So agambye obwo bulinki bwe onakoonako obwo bwe baleetera okukola ki okubabbirako sente babajjako information.
You can talk about Milima. There might be people out there who want to become cybersecurity experts.
How much
Tell them the courses that you offer, how much they are supposed to prepare to pay for tuition. Where is Milima? Where can they come for physical classes? Can they do online classes? People would want to know.
All right, so like I said earlier, Milima Security is a cybersecurity consulting firm. Our work revolves around supporting organizations, individuals, corporations to stay ahead of hackers through 1, cybersecurity advisory, 2, information security assessment. So we come and help you understand what your cybersecurity posture looks like, how mature you are, yeah? So we do what we call a vulnerability assessment and penetration test. But also when you've been hacked, we do what we call a digital forensics investigation. So money has been stolen, data has been stolen, someone has run away with some information. We help investigate that and give you the facts that you can actually take to court. We also have what we call a managed security service program. So as an organization out there, you don't want to stress with cybersecurity things, you call Milima and you make us your third party, consultant or support for cybersecurity. Now, in order to make sure that this work is possible, we run an academy, Milima Cyber Academy, like I said, specialized cybersecurity training institution where we have 2 tracks of training. We have corporate level trainings, cybersecurity for executives. The bosses don't want to understand firewalls. We teach them at that level. We have cybersecurity for teams for everybody. Let everybody know, because we all use smartphones and computers one way or another, Wi-Fi. Then we have cyber defense for very technical people. In this training, I'm going to tell you about things like Metasploit, Wireshark, Kali Linux. I'm sure you guys are seeing stars. So that's the corporate level trainings. Now, the career-based trainings, we start from the certificate of cybersecurity. This runs for 8 weeks, only 1 million shillings. We study online Monday to Thursday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Very easy for people who are working. But if you want to come to visit us, you come to Chiwatule, that's where we are. So after the certificate in cybersecurity, you can go on to others like the certificate in web application security. You can study certified ethical hacking, CompTIA security. You want to study, become ISO certified in the 27001 for security. You're welcome to try it out. So that's in a nutshell what Milima Security and Milima Cyber Academy is located.
I've just thought about something. So there's when you're opening up, when you're downloading some application, there is that part when they say agree. Agree to the terms and conditions. What are we agreeing to?
So the terms and conditions, when you're clicking that button, it's more like, look at it as contracting. Those terms tell you what is in that site, what you're going to be doing. It may have clauses around data protection. How is your data going to be collected? Where is it going to be stored? All of that information is stored in that document. So when you click agree, the assumption is you understand. Most times it's less risky. However, if it's a malicious site that you don't know, don't also just agree without understanding what you're agreeing to.
Are there safeguards or policies that protect Ugandan data, for example, from the Ugandan people, with these TikTok, Facebook, whatever? Do we have such policies that protect our data?
So we have the Data Privacy and Protection Act of 2019, which is currently being enforced by NITA-U and the PDP, or Personal Data Protection Office. There's very interesting things to note here, including things around you as a data subject being sovereign. You have the right to be forgotten. If you wanted right now MTN to forget about you, write to them, tell them, hey MTN, I want you to delete all my information. They only have 14 days. If on the 15th day they've not done it, you can file a lawsuit and they will lose money. Unfortunately, the money will not come to you.
It will go
to the consolidated fund. It goes to government. Unlike our brothers in Kenya, where we cash down, people have actually gotten $3,000, $5,000 in Kenya out of violations of these things. Yes, but this law is there to help protect your data. So it governs data collectors, controllers, and processors. How do they use your data? Where do they keep it? Things like storage, sovereignty, processing. How do they use it? So that law is there. But there are several other laws, including the Computer Misuse Act, which you guys are familiar with. The electronic
I find the Computer Misuse Act more political than more enforcing.
Well, I don't know about the politics, but yes, it can be tweaked, can be used for different interests. But the truth is, it is there to help manage things around misusing of computer devices. That's where many actually unethical hackers are pinned down with, besides the data protection and maybe the others, electronic signatures, electronic transactions act. Yes, those laws are there, but you might wonder, as Milima, who is watching over us? Of course, right now we have NITA-U, but we also work closely with the different government regulators. UCC is there, the Ministry of ICT and National Guidance is big time. We work closely with them, so that gives us a bit of a reputational bump and keeps us in check.
Is there a way Ugandans or young people can benefit from their data financially?
From their data?
Especially such TikTok companies, mega companies are buying their data, selling it off. Is there a way that we can financially benefit from this?
Well, it's funny, but I don't think it's a cybersecurity problem. However, I'm sure many of these, once you subscribe to a certain platform, some of these platforms monetize. So I think that's a direct benefit you can get. Otherwise, I'm not certain how else, but for now, many are getting monetized.
I'm saying I've seen more businesses taking place. For example, on Jumia platforms, online, whatever. How do you advise these business owners to carry on their businesses online? Because there's a lot of security cautious someone has to exercise.
Again, They have to implement security controls at the basic level, antiviruses, firewalls. But where it gets complicated, invite a security consultant to support you. And when you're hacked, don't cry alone. Invite us to support.
So what is your website?
Our website is www.milimasecurity.com. We also have the academy, www.mca.ac.ug. You can also call us, by the way, or send a WhatsApp. And here is a number. The number is 0778 290 491. Again, 0778 290 491. Now, with those, and we're available on social media, just Google Milima Security, Milima Cyber Academy.
Chief, just before we conclude, I'm sure you have noticed that some people who say, I'm not interested in such things. That's not my aspect. Which people do you think, are there people who are victims to cyber security attacks and they are unaware of this?
We always say there's two categories, all kinds of people. There's those who have been hacked. Then there are those who have been hacked and they don't know it yet. So those people might be the kind that have been hacked and they don't know it yet. All they need is to be told that, hey, this is what has happened.
Yeah.
So they say a cyber attack is a matter of when.
When it happens.
In fact, we've moved on from when, because people used to say it's a matter of if, but it's no longer if because it's possible. It is a matter of when, but now the when is now a given because anyone ideally is already under attack. So we are at a point where we're like, it's a matter of how. The other incident I told you about of the banks, they were under attack for 10 months and they didn't know.
They didn't know. Wow.
So anyway, guys, to learn more, we have an amazing cybersecurity awareness campaign coming up. It's going to run through September and October. Look out for the National Cybersecurity Awareness Campaign, spearheaded by Milima Security. We've done this several years through with partners, UCC, the Ministry of ICT, NITAU, MTN, other partners including Liquid. Maybe the Source is going to be a partner this year. So I'm looking forward to partnering with more and more. And this year it's bigger and better. Last year I went to Mbarara, Lira, Mbale, and we're in Kampala. This year we add 2 more regions. We have Kagyezi, that's in Kabale. We have Arua, and then again the same Lira, Mbale, in Kampala and Mbarara. So look out for that activity and be a part of it. If you want to participate, you can reach out to me or call the number and ask for Jerome, and somebody will get you to me. But yeah, I think it's going to be exciting and it's going to create more avenues for you to learn more. Our theme this year is stay locked, Vera smart, yes. Stay locked, Vera smart. Stay locked, Vera smart is our campaign for this year, the cybersecurity awareness campaign. So please come, you're welcome to be a part of it. I'm sure the Source is going to be a part of it, and I'm very, very grateful for you hosting me today. And I'm looking forward to many more of these sessions.
So
Thank you,
if you have been there and you have been victims of cyber attack, those people whose nudes have been linking, I would advise you to stop storing those things in your phone. If you get a CD, keep them somewhere. No one will be able to get them. But now, in your phone, with the information he has given us, you are not safe.
Thank you so much for watching the Source podcast. Like I said, we'll be here on a weekly basis every Saturday. This was our 3rd episode. Please like, share, and comment. Help us build our community. We are committed to giving you information and to also having fun as we do it. If it's important, we shall talk about it without a doubt. In case you have enjoyed the podcast, please do not hesitate. Subscribe. Follow us on our social media, that is TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. In case of any inquiries about Jerome, please write to us and we shall be able to deliver the message to him. Thank you and cheers.